Ninja dus. Ah, dat moet ik niet doen, hè. Welke mensen die hem kijken zeggen. Kan ik? Confirm. Welkom PlayProBE. Intro. Oh, en je moet... Naam. Beginner. Ja. En ik heb dat nog nooit gespeeld, hè.
Welcome to Trein Sim World, an immersive and highly detailed rail simulation featuring authentic routes and trains from around the world. This is the training center. Here you can learn about how to navigate and interact with the world, as well as how to operate the many trains.
Kan ik?
Let's start by looking around. Find each of the markers and look at them. Your current objective is shown at the top left of the screen.
Fucking wacht. Even. Settings. Controls.
Walk to the blue marker to complete the current objective. You've been awarded some action points. These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience level for the game. This is one of the many types of route tasks to be discovered. Keep an eye out for many more types and styles of route tasks, which can involve placing, collecting, or fixing a variety of things. Head into the main building, and you'll continue your induction there. You can pause Trein Sim World at any point to review objectives and a lot of other information about what's happening at the moment. Try it now, and then return to the game after you've had a look around. Now that we've covered some of the basics of moving around and interacting with the environment, let's take a walk through the building and find the trains. This is Central Square. From here, you can explore the main training center depot and surrounding yards. Your journey operating trains is just getting started here in the training center. Remember, you can always come back here from the main menu to refresh your knowledge if you're unsure about anything. Continue to learn and other training modules here in the training center, and then you'll be ready to take on more challenges in other environments.
Oh. Ik moet die hebben.
This module will cover the on-screen overlay, known as the heads-up display or HUD, that is shown when you are in control of a train.
Die trein.
Climb up the ladder into the train and then sit in the indicated seat.
Kom ik niet gaan. Oeh. Daar gaan we.
Welcome to the most important seat in the train. While sitting here, you'll be in full control.
No.
Before you think about moving the train, though, let's look at the HUD overlay that's appeared on the bottom right.
Rechts?
The heads-up display is a guide to what your train is doing. The main part of the HUD is the speed display. A white bar will appear around the outside to show your current speed, and the red mark indicates your maximum permitted speed. This is the direction display. An arrow will indicate forward, reverse, and neutral directions. This is the power display. A number will indicate what position the power or throttle control is in. These are the brake indicators. The exact ones shown will vary by train and will often be visible in the train itself on various gauges. They tell you what's happening in the braking system. The most important one is the BC or brake cylinder. If that's reading 0, then your brakes are released. Anything else, and brakes are applied and you won't be able to move. Every train can have small variations in the HUD unique to the way it works, but they will mostly look the same. As you learn to control new trains, study the HUD and learn how it helps you operate it. If you want to see this again, you can rerun this training module at any time.
Dat was het. Moving a train. We gaan een trein sturen nu. Leren.
In this training module, you're going to look at making the train move and then bringing it to a stop again. While many trains have different controls and are operated in different ways, there are basically always 3 controls that are common and are required to move the train.
Ja.
The reverser sets the direction between forwards and backwards.
Ja.
The brakes are used to slow or stop the train. The throttle controls how fast the train accelerates. In this train, the throttle and brakes are controlled by a combined power and brake handle. We want to move the train forwards, so move the reverse. Pull the power brake handle toward you to release the brakes and apply power.
Oh, what?
Now that you've reached your target speed, you can move the throttle control back to 0. The train will then coast on level ground, and the train will only slow down very gradually.
So. Ik rij.
While the specifics of operating brakes vary from train to train, the basic process of stopping is fundamentally the same. Bring this train to a complete stop by moving the power brake handle into the braking range. The amount of braking you'll need to apply also varies depending on whether you're going uphill or downhill, and how heavy your train is.
Hij gaat stoppen. Druk Safi. Stop dan. Dank.
Stopping a train is one of the biggest challenges of controlling them, particularly stopping them in the right place. That concludes this module. Restart the module to learn the steps again, or move on to the next module. In this training module, you'll be learning basic passenger operations in a BR Class 323 electrical multiple unit. When you are ready, take a seat in the driver's position. To unlock the control desk, insert the master key. Great work! To allow passengers to board, you will need to open the doors. Now that the passengers have boarded the train, close the doors. Apply power to get moving.
Daar gaan we.
This train has a combined brake and throttle handle. Apply a small amount of brake to gently bring the train to a stop at the next station.
Stop at location. En moet hier stoppen. Oké. Niet zelfs. Oh. Niet zelfs aan de hoogte. Over 500 meter met stoppen. Stop de trein! Nee! Nee, wat doe ik? Stop!
Good work.
Oh, holy moly. Ik heb echt geluk dat het niet gestopt is. Oh.
Close the doors.
Beep, 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 beep. En nu?
Reach the next destination unguided.
Volgende halte. Daar gaan we. Is dat? Zo. Oh yes. Oh wat? Nee, dat was ik. Hoe ga ik hier weg? Help! Ik heb... Put de weg! Nee! Wat moet ik doen? Fucking te ver. Ook nog een rondje. Kan ik er achteruit? Ja, daar gaan we. Sorry. Kijk, we gaan achteruit. Zo dan maar. Ja. Kut. Moet daar zijn. Wacht. Moet je even iets naar... En nu? Heb ik het zo? En je zo. Ja, ik ben te links. Wat is het? Nu? Terug dicht doen. En nu?
Great job.
Wat was het?
That concludes training on passenger operations.
Ik heb hem nog nooit gespeeld. Dus. Changing and
In this training module, you will be learning how to change driving ends of a train.
Hey.
During this brief introduction, you will be taken through how to set up a cab for driving, shut down a cab, and how to change which train cab is the lead. Firstly, we need to set up this cab for driving. Set the master key to on to unlock the control. The reverser is used to set the direction of travel. Apply some power to get moving.
Oké, daar gaan we. Als er nu 100 meter cirkel afremmen. Ik meen het u, hè. Ik durf niet. Gestoken afremmen. Stop the dinges! Oh.
When ready, apply a small amount of braking force to gently bring this train to a stop.
Wat stopt u? Oké, daar moet ik stoppen. Stop! Stop, 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 stop!
Set the brake throttle handle to neutral.
En die staat er. En die staat eruit. You can't. Kijk. Power, brake, handle off. Oh. Kijk, die staat toch stil? Wat de hel? Moet ik? Oh.
Remove the master key.
En nu?
Well done.
Ja, ik
You
heb
have
het.
successfully shut down this cab. Now travel to the cab at the other end of the train. Sit in the driver's seat.
Ja, maar ja. Moet ik serieus? Kan ik naar buiten? Dat is makkelijker. Ja toch? Ja. Ik zit.
Now activate the new cab for driving, following the same steps as before. Well done. You now know how to change ends in a train. That concludes this training module.
Here's the tutor. Oh. Ik wil net tuteren. Ik weet niet wat ik nu doe. Changing pad. Verander pad.
This module will go over the fundamentals of operating junctions to change the path your train will take and how to navigate using the map. Most rail lines around the world are controlled remotely by a signaling center or dispatcher. From the perspective of the train, the direction taken is automatic. But within yards and depots, many small and frequent movements are required. This makes remote control of the track impractical. In these locations, the direction taken is manually controlled. You can set junctions by either walking up to them and interacting with them, or going to the 2D map and changing them from there. Let's change this junction by hand first. Walk over to it and change it by operating the lever. Notice how the point blades move on the track. Try moving it a few times so that you can see how it works. Let's head over to the train, and then we can look at the map. Open the map and change the indicated junctions.
Ik ben daar. Wacht. Wacht, hè.
Your junctions are set correctly. Let's get the train moving and see it all working. If you can't remember how to make the train start and stop, there is a training module you can rerun to remind yourself. We want to move the train forwards, so move the reverser to that.
Ja, wat boeit mij dat staat hier?
Now that you've reached your target speed, you can move the throttle control back to 0. The train will then coast on level ground, and the train will only slow down very gradually.
Dat is toch niet mijn probleem?
Bring this train to a complete stop by moving the power brake handle into the braking range.
Wat? Moet je stoppen? Oh.
That concludes this module. All the junctions in the training center are manual, so you can go anywhere you wish using the map and by changing junctions manually. If you want to practice, go to Explore on Foot in the training center. You'll find trains dotted around, and you can practice driving them and moving them around the yard. Don't forget, you can always rerun this training module later if you can't remember any of what's been covered.
Diesel. Wat? Diesel train instruction. What? What the fuck?
In this training module, you're going to learn to drive a diesel-electric locomotive and how the controls differ from a multiple unit. This is a BR Class 66 diesel-electric locomotive, typically used for freight operations in the United Kingdom. The reverser sets the direction between forwards and backwards. There are 3 types of brakes in this locomotive, and which one you use will depend on the situation. We'll learn more about the different brake types in future training modules.
Ja, ik weet
The
het.
throttle controls how fast the train accelerates.
Oh.
We want to move. Keep the brake control and release until you can see the brake pipe control needles are reading. Watch the brake cylinder, or BC gauge, to see it gradually reduce to 0, which tells you that the brakes are now fully released and you can move the train. Apply.
R2.
As you apply power, notice the amp bar rising. This is the amount of power being fed into the traction motors. Now that you've reached your target speed, you can move the throttle control back to 0. The train will then coast on level ground, and the train will only slow down very gradually.
En als je hier aan kijken zijn ze maar reactie.
Brakes in this locomotive are lapped. Rather than directly selecting the brake force with a handle, you use the brake control to add or release braking force. Braking force will be held until you release it, as you did before setting off. Bring this train to a complete stop by holding the brake control in the apply state until you see the brake pipe control needle in the center of your cab desk showing about 4 bar. The amount of braking you'll need to apply also varies depending on whether you're going uphill or downhill, and how heavy your train is.
Stop the train.
Stopping a train is one of the biggest challenges of controlling them, particularly stopping them in the right place. That concludes this module. Restart the module to learn the steps again, or move on to the next module.
Ik weet het nu wel een beetje hoor. 1 minuut. Kan ik? Online. Leverage design. Ik wil het zoeken. Ik wil even... Je zegt zo niet boven. Wat? Ik ga mijn camera verplaatsen, mensen, wachten. Ik heb die daar zetten. En dit was dus. Ik was kijken. Belgium. Wat moet ik opzoeken? Wacht. Wat doe? M7. M7. Zo. Kom niks. Confirm. What? Oh, wacht dan. Belgium. Hey, dat werkt niet eens. Wat is dat voor bullshit? Wacht hè? Even iets kijken hè. Nee, mijn game blijft hangen. Wat is het? Kijk, ik kan niets doen. Ah, laat maar. Even. Upload. Maar ik kan. Dat is juist. Goed dus. Alleen. Wat is het? Ik kan alleen. M7. Dan moet ik Belgium. Niks. Niet gelezen. NMBS. Dat weet ik niet. Ik kan zelfs S34 S34 nee. Dan kan ik een route vinden eigenlijk. Routes. En dat is dit. Route terug. Home. Stop. Doe de trein. Quick play. Ik kan het goed hebben. Lief. Weet ik niet. De snelste trein, hè? Dat is op de trein. Nee. Wat is dat zo geschreven? Lief. Zo dan. T-H-A. Dat is later. Jawel. Zal ik eens kijken? Brussel. Het. En als ik... Wacht. Ik ga iets proberen. Nee. Wat? Disney. Laat maar. Ik... Welke wil je nog? Laat me weten en ik zoek het wel. Trein. Goed dus. Kan ik wil ook een route hebben. Kan ik? Line. What the fuck? Oh. Do not tuned. What? Nieuws. Creations. Delivery schema. Salt is good if you read. Belgium. Delivery Express. Wat is dat? Dat is voetbal. Oh my god. Wacht hè, even iets kijken hè. Goed dus. Maar ik heb al eens deze. Ik moet dat zo goed doen. Maar dat is dit. Wacht hè. Zo. Een PS5. Even iets kijken. Ja, daar staat ik al een keer bij, ja. Kijk. Alleen dit. Ah, wacht eens. Dus gaat mij hier. Goed dus. Kijk. Londen. Wat is dit dan? Het is gewoon treinen zeker. En hier? Dat zijn de routes. Maar ik heb de routes gekocht. Wacht. Hè? Quick play. Ik heb iets nieuws gedaan, maar... Wat?
Welcome to Trein Sim World.
Ah, nee. Dat wil ik niet. Kan ik dit niet?
World. An immersive and highly...
Maar ik wil dit afsluiten. Hij gaat zelfs niet. Oh wel. De starter connect to the game. Oude Victor. Wat was dat? Ja, maar ja, waar is dat voor? Of moet ik... Wacht, ja. Waarschijnlijk moet ik... Ik denk dat ik de tutorial moet uitspelen. Denk ik, hè. Kan niet anders.
In this training module, you're going to learn how coupling operations are
Ik ga
typically
dat eens
performed.
proberen.
Coupling and uncoupling is important both for freight and passenger operations. Different regions and trains have different methods of coupling, but the fundamentals always remain the same. You'll be operating a BR Class 66 locomotive and coupling and uncoupling to mineral wagons, which are typically used for transporting coal, ores, and other mining products. This locomotive can couple with either Buckeye or hook-type couplers. Before you couple, you should inspect them and ensure that they're in the correct position. Attempting to couple when couplers are in the incorrect position can cause damage or derailment.
Oh.
Now let's head into the locomotive and couple to the wagons.
Klim.
You'll be backing up to the wagons, so set the reverser to the reverse.
Waar moet ik?
Keep the brake control and release until you can see the brake pipe control needles are reading 5 bar, pointing upwards. This will release the brakes fully. Watch the brake cylinder, or BC gauge, to see it gradually reduce to 0, which tells you that the brakes are now fully released and you can move the train.
Toot toot. Wat moet ik doen? Help! Ik weet hoe te breken. Niet wachten. Ja, ik weet niet. Ik weet niet wat ik moet doen, jong. Ik wil me uitstrijden. Net. Denk. Ik kan er niet uit. Goed. Of moet ik? Ja. Yeah. Nu. Piep. En nu? Hij moet toch naar voren? Ja, wat doe ik? Wat moet ik doen? Restart. Cooping and uncooping. Hit.
In this training module, you're going to learn how coupling operations are typically performed. Coupling and uncoupling is important both for freight and passenger operations. Different regions and trains have different methods of coupling.
Wacht hè. Even kijken hoe.
But the fundamentals always remain the same. You'll be operating a BR Class 66 locomotive and coupling and uncoupling to mineral wagons, which are typically used for transporting coal, ores, and other mining products. This locomotive can couple with either Buckeye or Hook type couplers. Before you couple, you should inspect them and ensure that they're in the correct position. Attempting to couple when couplers are in the incorrect position can cause damage or derailment.
Wat?
Now let's head into the locomotive and couple to the wagons. You'll be backing up to the wagons, so set the reverser to the reverse position. Keep the brake control and release until you can see the brake pipe control needles are reading 5 bar, pointing upwards. Watch the brake cylinder, or BC gauge, to see it gradually reduce to 0, which tells you that the brakes are now fully released and you can move the train.
Kijk, waarom? Wait for the brake. Goed. Halt!
Apply some throttle. The external camera provides improved visibility when reversing. Slowly, come to a stop just in front of the wagons. You need to be close enough to allow coupling. Ideally, the buffers should be touching. Couple the wagons to the locomotive. You can either do this on foot or use the external camera.
Hebben jullie nou... Halt! Stop, 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 stop. Perfect. Dat is weer perfect, hè. Kijk. Mag ik? Of mag ik kiezen? Ik moet kiezen voor. Ja, echt. Stop. Ik hoop dat die perfect goed staat nu. Hier hangen. Oh, hier moet ik zien. Ja, perfect.
Good work. Now, change direction with the reverser and bring these wagons to the indicated location.
Oké, komt in orde. Hey, we nemen mee. Yay! Stop, stop. Handrem. Nee, wat doe ik?
Now uncouple the wagons, either on foot or using the external camera. Change direction with the reverser and come to a stop in the indicated siding.
Wat doe ik? Vaart toch.
That concludes this module. Remember, this process might differ slightly depending on the region and rolling stock. If you're ever unsure, check the training modules.
Een stopje doen.